Hey guys, it's Kim. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a book review over City of Saints and Thieves by Natalie C. Anderson. Alright, so this is City of Saints and Thieves, and if you don't know what it's about a girl named Tina. Her mother was murdered when she was 11, I think, and 5 years have gone by. So now that she's older, she thinks she knows who killed her mother, so she's planning on getting revenge against this person. But as soon as she starts her revenge plan, things don't go as she planned, and she starts finding out all this stuff that she didn't know about her life and her mother's life. Alright, so when I got this book, I wasn't really I didn't even know what it was about. I didn't want to have the book, not because I think the book's crap or anything, because I don't, but just because I'd never heard of the book. I entered a giveaway to win a different book, and I ended up winning this one. So I wasn't particularly excited about the book when I got it or when I started reading it, because honestly, this book doesn't sound like the kind of book that I would want to read. So I was a little skeptical when I started it, but I actually really enjoyed it. It's actually a really good book. Anderson has a really solid storyline, I feel like, throughout the whole novel. There's not a point where I was like, okay, this is kind of boring. So I commend her on that, you know. But the characters, I liked the main characters. There's three main characters. Obviously there's Tina, and then there's two other kids that help her with what she's doing with trying to find her mother's murderer, and I liked that. One of them's very like a normal person. His reactions would be normal, and then the other one's kind of funny. But Tina herself, she's really tough. She's a tough person, obviously because of how she's had to grow up. But that kind of bothered me at first, I'm not gonna lie, because she's very real, very not soft. And then the other characters that are in the book, the gang members, they kind of bothered me at first, honestly. They have really weird names. So, and when you start the book, that's all you see. You see her and you see the gang members that she associates with. And so I was like, okay, yeah, this book is not gonna be for me because I didn't like them or their names. I'm very weird about names. If I don't like a character's name, it's gonna bother me throughout the whole book. And they have some really weird names. One of them's name is Ketchup. But anyway, once you get more into the book, probably 40 pages in, you meet the other characters and it starts to pick up from there. But the main three characters I really like, and then the other characters, even the ones that I didn't like, play a very important role in the novel, so you can't have them not be in the book. This particular book isn't very heavy in the love interest aspect of it. There is one, and it's not necessarily slow burning, because when something is slow burning, see it happening from the beginning of the book throughout the book. And you can kind of see it here, but not really, because I feel like it's sort of one-sided for part of the book, and then towards the end, it's not one-sided anymore. But it's very sweet, but it's minimal. It's not really, I don't think, a big part of it, but it is there, sort of, towards the end. The novel itself, it's kind of realistic, I guess. It doesn't hold back its punches. It's set in Kenya, where there's a lot of war going on and abuse, I guess, towards women. You don't see it a lot directed at Tina. You just hear about it directed at other characters. And I mean, it is kind of minimally directed at her, but it's not overbearing, but it is there. So that's not my type of book. That's not really what I would want to read. But even that being said, it's really engaging. I really liked the book from beginning to end. And I remember that I kept telling people, I'm reading this book and I'm actually liking it, because I was shocked that I was liking it. I didn't think that this was going to be a book that I was going to like, but I really did. She does a really good job painting what it's like to be in Africa in this environment where there's wars going on and everything. It's so realistic with the characters and their actions. I mean, she doesn't try to make them likable per se, and I think that makes you like them because they're not perfect. To me, this is probably a book that I would recommend. I give it 4 stars on Goodreads because, like I said, it's not my favorite book ever, just because it's kind of rough around the edges, so I probably wouldn't give it 5 stars because of that. But it really did keep me captivated, and I really liked how it unfolded and everything. I think people would be satisfied with the ending if they read it, and I really recommend people read it because, like I said, it's a good book. I gave it 4 stars, and I would not go any lower than 4 stars. If I went higher, which I don't really think I would, but I'd probably give it 4.5 stars. I'm really happy with just staying at 4 stars. I think the book earned it, but I can see why people would give it higher ratings than 4 stars. Anyway, that's all I really have to say about the book. So if you watched, thanks for listening to me ramble a review out over this book. In the comment section down below, if you would like, give me a book that you didn't think you were gonna like and then you actually ended up liking it. I'd love to know. That's it. That's all I have for you today. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you all did, hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.